Who is the most disgusting person in the world right now? A childcare worker in Australia has been charged with raping 91 kids over 15 years. I can't even write his name because it's suppressed to protect the victims. Probably someone running a family-based YouTube channel. Ruby Franken, that degenerate therapist she started working with, resulting in 6 counts of felony child abuse. David Miscavige. The Sackler family. They're responsible for the opioid epidemic. They're responsible for millions of overdose deaths. And all they had to do was pay a fine. They're still filthy, disgustingly rich. And they probably don't lose an ounce of sleep at night. Seriously, fuck the Sackler family. Jim Bob Duggar. Peter. Yes, you. Don't think I mean a different one. I'm talking to you, and you know it. Me. I just took down an entire Domino's pizza, half a cheesy bread, and about a liter of Coke by myself. I know there's worse things, but recently, I stumbled upon some news from the UK. These 2 drunk women tortured and killed their friend's parrot when they were allowed to stay as guests. I love birds so much, and this news hurts my heart so much. Josh Duggar. Ghislaine Maxwell. Every associate of Jeffrey Epstein. How is Lucy Letby not mentioned? She tortured and killed 7 babies while taking care of them at a hospital in London. It was totally fucked up. CEO of Nestle. My neighbor, Kyle. Trust me. Louis Garavito. He ripped apart children as a hobby and he might be released from prison soon. Since Kim Jong-un came up with the idea of diddling little girls as a means of harvesting their energy to remain youthful, and takes on pleasure squads from middle schools to massage him, dance for him, and do the dirty with him, I'd say he's pretty far up there on the list. That guy who's reading this that didn't wipe after going to the bathroom. Yeah, that's right, I'm talking to you, bub. Joseph Fritzl is somehow still alive. Edit: so are Junko Furuto's killers. The American cop who ran over an immigrant and later made fun of it. Disgusted. Chris Brown. Probably some guy in a desert somewhere who hasn't bathed in decades. He's probably still a sweetheart under all the muck. Kim Fucker Face Jong-un. Pick any African warlord who is chopping off the extremities of children. High on the list. Jared Fogle. Putin. My ex. Still Rupert Murdoch. Jim Bob Duggar. The millionaire who recently said that unemployment needs to go up because the working class has it too good and needs to be put back into its rightful overexploited place. Dinkelbig. Danny Masterson. A lot of people, but the first one that came to mind was Chris Chan. Edit: multiple people are confused why I picked Chris Chan. First of all, I said he was the first that came to my mind, not the worst person on the planet Earth. Second, I am not entirely educated on his situation. I've just heard the worst things about it and didn't really think past that because I hadn't really heard about anything more before today. Please stop acting like I'm a horrible person. I literally was unaware of the things I am being told to feel bad about. Anyone intentionally keeping the economy where it is and where the environment is headed solely for profit. All for money, which is made up and really doesn't matter. Anything else in this thread is a distraction from our reality. Josh Duggar, the entire Church of Scientology, Ruby Frank and that deranged therapist, anyone who exploits their child on the internet. Nick Avocado. Putin and Kim Jong-un. Nicholas Cruz because it's also personal. Logan Paul always comes to mind, but it's hard to rank between Logan, Andrew Tate and the other Paul brother that I can't recall his name. Ruby Frank. Duterte. Them people who rub peanut butter all over themselves. Larry Nassar. You guessed it, Frank Stallone. We're all kinda disgusting. Except for my wife. She rocks. Andrew Tate seems pretty high on this list. Pedos are the most disgusting people on earth. That rapist broke Turner, his dad, and the judge. Sorry, any reason to post that asshole's name is a good one. Putin. He's a selfish narcissist causing countless deaths and needless destruction in the Ukraine. He set cybercriminal bot farms to push disinformation campaigns and influence US elections. He enslaves Russian people as a dictator and jails all his detractors. Putin. How many innocent children, women, soldiers on both sides have died because of his bullshit beliefs? Rupert Murdoch. Marjorie Taylor Greene is really shoving her way to the front of that line. Lori Vallow. Marjorie Taylor Greene. She has been calling for another American Civil War. The last Civil War killed over 600,000 Americans. A proportionate loss today would be over 6 million Americans dead. She seems to think this is an insignificant joke. Any of the top one or investors who are buying up land in Lahaina after that devastating wildfire causing locals to be pushed out of their homes so some rich assholes can make money. I came here literally expecting everyone to say Trump. The fat dictator. The guy that shot a German shepherd minding its business in Percy Warner Park in Nashville today 4 times as it ran away and told the cops he was scared and got off. I feel Ruby Frank is a strong contender. The guy who ran over and killed the Indian student and the other one who laughed. Any child molester. CEO, entrepreneur, born in 1964. Jeffrey Bezos. Whoever the fuck it is that owns Vanguard. For those who don't know, Vanguard owns BlackRock. For those who don't know, BlackRock owns everything. Anyone who hurts kids, animals, elderly or anyone who can't take care of themselves. Disgusting. His name is Rob and he was really mean to me in high school. Fuck you, Rob. Kim Jong-un. Putin and Kim Jong-un. The person on the toilet reading this. Yeah, you. My roommate. Fuck you, Brian. Seattle police officer, Daniel Orderer. Trevor from accounting. Lucy Letby. Lot of people here mentioning pure evil child abusers. That's extremely horrible and evil. As for actually disgusting, gross, the street vendors in India washing up the dishes in the gutter between customers. That's disgusting. Marjorie Taylor Greene. But she would take this as a compliment. Jim Bob Michelle Duggar. Tried to hide their deviant son and failed to protect his daughters. Putin. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Well, it would be nice if the owner ex-Twitter would stop meddling with war in Ukraine and potential war in Taiwan. Kim Jong-un. Mitch McConnell is always on my disgusting human being list. I scrolled for ages and didn't find him. However, I'm sure he's Musk. He's rich and dangerous. He's not intelligent enough to have the wealth and power he is, but he thinks he is. He could do so much good with his money and influence, yet chooses to push right-wing ideals, apparently interfere with wars, and be an all-round disgusting, vile human being. I'm ready for the down voting bots. Don't care, can't stand Musk. Most disingenuous human on the planet. Every person with a scat fetish. Whoever is praying, abducting, raping children and women. Tommy Tuberville, senator from Alabama. Putin. Putin. Scrolled so far, didn't catch Vladolf Putler here yet. So let's just post it. Fu